Are you working in Google Sheets but are not sure how to wrap text? Well, if that's the case, then you've come to the right place, because today I'm going to be walking you through the two different ways that you can do so. So for this demo, I've just created a demo sheet with a load of dummy data in, and you might be able to tell which column that we are going to want to wrap. Well, it's the comments column, and I'm assuming that on your sheet you don't have the ability to expand the kind of column width, or you just don't want to do so and you want to keep it quite succinct. Well, the wrapping text functionality is what you're going to need. Now, there are two ways to do this, and you can do it on a row level or you can do it on a column level. So if you do it on a column level, obviously every single row is going to have its text wrapped. But if you just wanted it on one particular cell, then you can do that as well. I'll show you how to do it on both. So for this particular cell, I'm going to wrap it. So by default, there is a particular formatting on each cell. So if I go to insert, or format I should say, we're going to go down to wrapping. So by default, everything is set to, I believe it is set to clip. And as you'll see, it's literally clipped. The end of the text has been cut off, basically. So that's something to note. So when you go, have your cell selected, format, wrapping, you obviously want to change it to wrap. And that's going to bring all of the text onto its own separate line. And that is fantastic for this particular use case and for this particular cell. If I wanted it on every single cell, or row I should say, in the column, you would do the same thing. So format, wrapping, and you click wrap. And as you'll see, it's kind of made this a little bit less visibly clear. You know, it's brought I've got to scroll now to get to the bottom, and that may or may not be beneficial to you. So you might not want to do that. You may want to do it on only some fields only. So if I go format, to remove wrap, you can put it to clip, which is the default on the system. Now the other option you've got here under wrapping is overflow. And if I select that, you'll notice that it's actually not going to do its intended purpose, and that's because we've already got a column to the right. So what overflow enables you to do is basically have, if there's no corresponding column to its right, you'll notice that it overflows the box, the cell itself, so only if it needs to. So as you'll see, I've just moved this column out, and that's enabled the text to overflow. So that's something to bear in mind. It's another option, and you can find that under the kind of wrapping functionality. I'm just going to bring this back. So we've got this here. So remember, if you want to wrap text in Google Sheets, it's format, wrapping, wrap. And you can actually access this without going in the format tab at the top. And to do that, let's get rid of this. We don't need that. To do this, let's just put this to overflow for now. You need to look on the toolbar here. And what you're looking for is, you're looking for this little icon here, and it's called text wrapping. It's probably the easy way of doing it, but I just wanted to show you the other way, just so you've got both, you know, available depending on what you want to use. So you click on this, click the drop down, and the wrap icon is the middle one here. So you want to select that, and that will give you the same kind of functionality. So that's how to wrap text in Google Sheets. I hope this video is useful. If it was, please do hit the like button. That tells me I should continue making videos like this, and do consider subscribing to my channel. I've got a playlist on Google Sheets, the different functionality and how to get the most out of it. So you might want to check that out while you're there. So with all that said, I hope you have an excellent day.